Okay, I'm outside 25750 Zeman in Euclid, Ohio as I start the exterior walkthrough. I'm going to head up the left side first. The neighbor was sitting in his backyard, so I don't want to interfere with him too much. But before I start walking around, the first thing to note is, which is not in an immediate need of a tear-off by any stretch, but it is an older roof with the majority of it on the rear of the home, which is the south-facing side of the house. Kind of typical for our part of Ohio to see more wear there, but it certainly has some life. I'm not sure how well it's going to show up on the video, but this porch has settled this way with some separation gaps. I got pictures of those, which will be in the report. Nothing urgent, just something I see, so worth noting, but nothing really needs to be done. And then here we look up the side of the home and the brick veneer. So I'm going to walk up the driveway here. Just 1 second, try to pan out for you. The surrounding homes seem to be in good condition. Quick pan of the neighborhood. You'll see there's some driveway settlement at the apron here. And just really the main driveway itself has some spalling, which is cosmetic. I don't note that in the report, and some smaller cracks. In good condition overall. The home has newer vinyl replacement windows. 2 are damaged on the front of the house. That will be noted in the report. The screens are in bad shape. That's something I don't note in the report, but I'm assuming your contractor will replace those. You'll see here some damage to the driveway. As I go through the interior of the basement, you'll see this is allowing moisture in these areas here. So I think it's correctable with some concrete repairs. The storm door has been damaged by water with the duct tape repair as well. We'll head out to the garage in a second. Sorry, the neighbor's cutting his grass. Look here, and this is where I really noticed a lot of the wear on the roof was in this area here. And then this gutter here is damaged, and that is the second area of the home where I noticed moisture actively coming in. So I think it's easily correctable. Certainly repairing that gutter will help a lot. Some grading repairs here in the exterior could be explored, but first I would definitely fix the gutter. The AC unit here is on the older side. It's functional, but it should be leveled and really needs repairs to the liquid lines there as well. Overall, though, the exterior of the home is in decent shape. Certainly no glaring repair needs out here. The garage, similar to the home, has a damaged gutter on the rear side, and when you go in here, you'll see there's. Let me grab my flashlight. Some issues here going on with the garage. One, there's standing water here. Again, most likely from that gutter repair. You can see it here. It's more pronounced in person, but the wall studs here have a lean to the left. They're out of plumb. So no immediate structural concerns. However, it should be repaired because the garage, I would consider it to be shifting due to that lean here. And you see the sill plate, which is the 2x4 wood that the studs bear on, has been damaged and rotted away from moisture. And just really the moisture and the fact that it's been shut has been led to some mold issues. Detached garage, mold isn't as big of an issue as it is inside the living space. However, when I go in the basement, there is some mold down there as well, so I'll recommend remediation of those 2 areas for sure. And just the last bit with the garage is the garage door. You can see there's a hole to the exterior there. So some repair needs out here, including this garage door, I should add. You can see the cables are damaged here, which prevents this door from opening. Okay, that's it for the interior walkthrough. I'm going to head inside and get away from this lawnmower. Okay, I'm now inside the house at the base of the basement stairs as I start the interior walkthrough. I'm probably going to have to use my flashlight because there's a number of light fixtures that are missing their globes and bulbs. So the first thing to talk about are the floor tiles right in front of me here. These thick 9 by 9 inch floor tiles are known asbestos-containing material. So please refer to the report for additional comments on that. They're in good shape, so there's no real need to rip them up or remove them professionally at the moment. Certainly you could encapsulate these with carpeting and certain cost-effective measures. You know, there's areas where tiles are missing, but none are really cracked with the exception of that area there. And as I go around, you'll see the ceiling tiles here. You can see, luckily we can see the ends of them, and it appears to be wood fiber, so that's good. I don't believe those are asbestos containing. So this section of the basement is finished. I'm going to pan around, and as you saw in the exterior video, there's a couple spots where due to the settling of the driveway, you can see moisture's actively coming in here at the base of the wall. Should easily be correctable. You can see it there as well by some concrete repairs out to that area. So I'm going to head this way. There's another spot on the back of the house where we saw the damaged gutter at the exterior. Along this wall you can see, actually this is another section where the tiles have kind of lifted up due to moisture, and you can see this wood paneling really makes it apparent that there is an active water issue here. Again, I think if you correct that gutter, it's going to go a really long way to correct that issue. And with the moisture coming in the basement, we could see the mold here as well. So this wood paneling really collects a lot of mold. So these will all be notations in the report. I'm going to head over to the mechanical side of the basement. So here we have an updated electrical panel. Again, similar with most homes built in this era, we have knob and tube wiring. You can see the black wires up there. And the home does have the original 60 amp circuit, as you can see on the main breaker there, which typical modern construction, 100 amps is considered to be the minimum. Now this appears to be adequate for the house, so that's why it's only a marginal finding in the report. However, issues can develop if people are trying to use too much power for what the home has provided. So just be mindful of that. The furnace unit here is from 1995. As you'll see in the report, it's functional, but the flame is really orange in color, which could be an indication that the heat exchanger is bad. And if that's the case, that's a major safety carbon monoxide issue. And for a unit that old, it would need to be just replaced. So refer to my comments for additional evaluation in the report. And the last bit I wanted to talk about while we're down here is this is the rear wall of the house where we see the damaged gutter. And obviously moisture has been accumulating at the exterior of this wall, which has caused these horizontal separation cracks. It probably won't show up on the video, but really there's no immediate concern. The wall here is relatively plumb. Like I said, it probably won't show up on the video. And I didn't see any signs of structural issues. It's really common for this to happen. So refer to the report again for additional comments regarding ways to just sort of reduce the amount of water that builds at the exterior of the wall, mainly gutter repairs in that area. Okay, I'm going to head upstairs and finish the main living space of the home. Okay, so now I'm inside the front door of the home as we step into the living room. You can see there's nice hardwood floors throughout. May just need a little refinishing, if anything. The home has vinyl replacement windows. They're in good condition, working order. They're just dirty and really needing a cleaning. So small things like that don't appear in the report. There is some outlet issues you'll see noted. This junction box is very loose, pulling away from the wall. This outlet here is damaged, which could allow a shock hazard to occur. And this window has some damage here. You can see it's been broken, and I think that crack is probably showing up on the video there. So that would be a defect in the report. Step into a small dining room here. Kitchen with painted cabinets. There's a refrigerator and gas range present. Ahead of me here is the stairwell to the basement. So there's 2 bedrooms on this level of the home. This is the larger of the 2. Again, hardwood floors. A second broken window here, as you can see. It's just been damaged, so those will be defects in the report. And then as we come in here, there's a second bedroom, again hardwood, a little bit smaller than the first. The bathroom here, again with the house with knob and tube, you have ground fault protected outlets where you want to see them. A PVC surround. And then heading upstairs, the attic's been fully converted. There are no cubby accesses either, so I was not able to look at the insulation. That would be a notation in the report. But this level has been fully converted. This tile here, unlike the basement, appears that it could potentially have asbestos in it, so I recommend you treat it as such going forward. And you'll see some smaller notations like this in the report, where there is a heating register, which is good. There is HVAC supply to this level of the home. However, it's poorly installed and should be made to be level with the floor. So really with that, that's the video walkthrough. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you.